Hey yo, how's it going everyone, and welcome back to some more Satisfactory. Today, it's time for Ficsmas. It is the 14th, and I have unlocked all of the data cartridges, I believe, that allows me to technically progress through the whole Ficsmas tree now. So, we need to get started on this, because if I don't now, I'm gonna end up not doing it, and then the Ficsmas event is gonna be gone, and then I'm gonna be sad, because I never did it. So, what I'm gonna do just at the start here is just set up some constructors right here, just to unlock what I can easily, because like the first stuff is just like a Ficsmas branch and a candy cane, like nothing. It's like two constructors, because I believe in the past years stuff required like iron, copper, steel, and potentially even more stuff. So before I go pick a location for where I want to build the factory and everything, I would like to know what resources I actually need so we can actually get a good location that's not too far away from everything. So obviously I've been collecting up a bunch of presents. I've just been picking them up as I see them, as I've been moving around and stuff. So I'm going to set up some constructors just right there and go ahead and get started unlocking what I can. And while I do that, why don't we go back in time a bit and check out all of the days so far, all of the interesting days so far from the advent calendar. A few of the days are just like generic, some rebar and some nobelisks and health stuff like that. Those aren't important. Just the more interesting days off of the Ficsmas calendar so far. Oh, it's Christmassy.
Welcome to Ficsmas, an official Fix-It seasonal event, brought to you by official Fix-It Fun engineers. Ficsmas is based on a seasonal holiday popular in several cultures and religions, often seen as a winter holiday because no one actually cares about Australasia. The event is vetted to be 100% pioneer-appropriate fun and is not obligatory. Ficsmas enables many new distracting activities focused on building the giant Ficsmas tree. These activities involve the MAM, the Ficsmas calendar, and those abominations falling from the sky. There is more, but I don't care. In the interest of us all, I will tell you that Ficsmas has caused stress, lack of focus, general despair, and physical injury to many pioneers. It is the worst scoring event ever created by Fix-It, and has gotten backlash for its blatant cultural inappropriateness. So when you inevitably change your mind and decide to disable this event, you will have chosen humanity and kittens and puppies, you will have chosen truth and empathy, you will have made me proud.
Be disabling it, I don't think. Actually, I might, if we can just turn off the presents eventually, just the presents, not the event, I might do that. And I already see one right there. Oh.
This data cartridge contains the Ficsmas MAM tree setup and will need to be fed into the MAM database to unlock its first two branches. If this seems convoluted and/or boring, and you wish to quit the event, I will understand.
Okay. Alright, head over here, we got the Ficsmas holiday event. Let's unlock this. Oh, they look different. They give them new textures.
The purpose of Ficsmas is to build and decorate a giant Ficsmas tree with style. The Ficsmas category has been added to your build menu. Gifts are the basic resource from which many other festive parts are made. Like Ficsmas branches, which can be crafted in the constructor. In an effort to make this event meet the bare minimum efficiency quotas, I have disabled the ability to craft these resources by hand. Trust me, that glitter got everywhere. You're welcome.
It's the first press. That's cool. It's like a whole pillar.
Congratulations. You have found your first Ficsmas gift package, which is, naturally, full of gifts, the basic part necessary for most Ficsmas seasonal event activities. Don't forget to check the calendar or the MAM to see what you can do with these gifts. Or do forget, I don't care.
Articles everywhere. Oh, okay.
I'm sure this is useful to someone, somewhere.
I'm sure it is. How many voice lines are they gonna have? Jeez, every time I pick up a present, is Ada gonna say something? Because I saw another one over here, I think. Oh my gosh, every time I pick something up.
Ho ho, oh whatever.
Hey, just found something weird. So I picked up a present over there, and it said, just get back to work. But look at this. That is a nobilis. Zero days since last incident. Oh, it's been decorated. It's cool. Is it?
There is no escaping the Ficsmas spirit with this red ornament build gun trinket. It can be equipped at the lockers in the hub.
Cool. I'm using that. I'm using that for a little bit, and then I'll switch back afterwards. That's really cool. Ooh, basic Ficsmas skins.
Obviously, these Ficsmas decorations do not increase efficiency. In fact, they are a downgrade on every level. They can be found in the customizer.
Downgrade? What do you mean? They're fine. I'm assuming it's the conveyor belt ones. Let's find out. Oh, are you kidding me? Really? Really? Okay. Let's see. Is it the conveyor? It is the conveyor belt ones, and they look mostly the same. That's the Mark II. Or the Mark III. Let's see the Mark II. Is it gonna save the skin? It is not. I think that's the same. We got like the cardboard walls, which looks awesome. And then I need the Mark I. What is the Mark I? Okay. Yeah, I think these are pretty much the same as before. Ooh, another data cartridge.
This data cartridge enables the third pair of Ficsmas Mantry branches to be unlocked. There is a chance you are doing this because you enjoy the seasonal event for some reason. There is also a chance you are simply doing this to annoy me. I wish for you to know that, in either case, you have disappointed me.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, the Ficsmas hat! Yes! I was wondering if they would do something like this.
By equipping this new hat at the lockers in the hub, you can finally turn your mental state into a fashion statement.
Yes. Okay. Oh, that is... I'm wearing that for the time being. I like that. I wish I could see it. I know how to see it. There I am. Oh.
Fix-It wants you to know that you matter.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am gonna save that. Ooh, a cassette. Nah, I need to get the boombox.
A reminder that human creativity does have its limits, considering their obsessive insistence on continuing to make slightly different versions of every Ficsmas song ever imagined.
Boombox.
It is speculated that, in the earliest days of humanity, people created drums and similar instruments to derive pleasure and social unity from the rhythmic sounds, accompanied by gyratory movements. Congratulations for unlocking a device that, thousands of years later, fulfills exactly the same function, except with a requirement for rare metals and plastic components.
Yay. Alright. Boombox. I haven't used this in forever. Now I can trigger turbo bass on a Christmas song. That makes sense.
This data cartridge enables the last branches of the Ficsmas Mantry to be unlocked, which means we will both be celebrating the end of this event soon.
Alrighty, so that's everything so far. Why don't we unlock the first thing that we can unlock here, which is going to be the Candy Cane Basher and the Candy Canes.
Candy canes are used to create several items. In this case, when combined with the Xeno Zapper, you will gain a piece of equipment perfect for use against anyone on my naughty list. Like whoever hard-coded and black-boxed this event.
She really does not like the Ficsmas event, it seems. Okay, we got the candy canes we need. Let's go ahead and get the candy cane decor.
Ficsmas bows can be crafted from gifts in the constructor and can be combined with candy canes to make the candy cane decoration. Unfortunately for us both, this is only the first of several decorations, and you have been encouraged to spend your time and effort on these precision-engineered fleeting moments of joy.
Okay, will do. So now we got some Ficsmas bows being made. I gotta set up a container for them real fast here. There we go. And so now we just need some more bows and candy canes to unlock the next tier of stuff.
The red and blue Ficsmas ornaments are produced from gifts, unsurprisingly, but this time in the smelter. Now I hope you listen to that, because I will not repeat it no matter how confusing this all is. Blame the original Fix-It Fun engineers. Most of them ended up in jail for various reasons.
Oh.
But do not worry, the event has since been vetted by the second generation of Fix-It Fun engineers, who were only sued.
Okay. Copper and iron Ficsmas ornaments. I feel like there was steel involved somewhere, but hopefully it's just copper and iron. Alrighty, we have enough to unlock a friend.
You can now make actual snow from gifts. And by actual snow, I mean it is constructed from chemical elements. With this actual snow, you can now make Ficsmas snowmen, which are proven to improve pioneer socialization and combat loneliness. Having too many snowmen, however, has proven to be detrimental to a pioneer's health.
Oh, we can unlock the Ficsmas gift tree finally. There we go. Oh, I need more ornaments to make it.
Automate gift production with the Ficsmas gift tree and focus your attention back on tasks of actual importance, like not questioning where the gifts are coming from and improving your infrastructure.
You know, of course they had to make one of the Ficsmas ornaments produce at twice the speed as the other one. Of course they did. We can make our first new modeled Ficsmas gift tree. Ah, okay. I like what they did with this better, where they have the little conveyor lift coming out of it. When they just like went into the tree in previous years, I think it looked kind of weird. But now we're making some Ficsmas gifts. It only produces 15 per minute, which not all that great, but it's fine. So I'm just gonna let this build up a little bit more, so that we can just unlock the next tier, because I believe that will show us pretty much the rest of what we need to know as to what items are going to take. And then we can find a location to actually build the real factory. Ready! We got everything we need to unlock the next upgrade of the giant Ficsmas tree. I need to build the giant Ficsmas tree. I forgot about that. I didn't even get to see the last upgrade. Whoops. Seems smaller this year. Is that just me? I don't know. Felt like it was a lot bigger last year. But we already got the candy canes on it. Without any upgrades, it wouldn't be on there. But I completely forgot about actually placing it down to see what happened to it. So let's check out what happens to it on this one. Ooh, those are big ornaments.
Joy. The tree is fancier now. Well done. Unfortunately, you are only halfway there. More appropriate ornaments made with iron and copper can now be created in the foundry. When I say more appropriate, I am referring to the usage of factory materials as a subtle reminder of your purpose on this planet, and the fate of all of humanity resting on your shoulders, of course.
Can I color this? No. Okay. Customization already equipped. Interesting. Oh, it's defaulted to that, so if it doesn't change anything though, does it? No. Maybe it changes something later or something. But nothing right now. It'd be cool if I could, like, the presence of the colors were randomized, or I could change them or something. Anyway, what is left to do? Yeah, those guys. I feel like those take steel for some reason, but it doesn't look like they do. Ah, the power lights and the ornament bundles. Maybe the ornament bundles just take all 4 ornaments or something. And maybe all I need is iron and copper. So in that case, then, where is a good location that has iron and copper? Oh, it canceled the scan, didn't it? I'm gonna have to look on the Satisfactory map to find a location, I bet. Okay, so I looked at it and it looks like the copper ornaments take 10 copper per minute to 5 is 2 to 1, but the iron ornaments take 15 per minute and it's 3 to 1. So I'm gonna take a gamble and just assume that we only need iron and copper. And I have destroyed all this stuff, and we are going to go over to where my coal power plant is, right over here. And there's a normal copper node here and a pure iron node up there. And I'm just going to use the 2 of those because I think 240. Yeah, that'll be more than enough copper to make the amount of ornaments that we need. We only need like 1 node each. I'm not too worried about producing a crazy amount of items. So I think I want to use those nodes. And from there, I don't know where I want to build it, because I would like to do something Christmas themed, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. Unless maybe I do some sort of thing out in the water. It would be really cool to do like a flat snowflake, but that's going to be painful to build on. Or like a circle thing, but that's going to be painful to build on. So I don't know, I'm just going to go over there and hope that maybe I'll get an idea at some point. Alright, I have made it here. We got the copper node over there, and the iron node is right up there. And I think what I'm going to do is just belt them up through the little river here that goes out into the ocean, and just build something flat out on the ocean here. I think that's just going to be the easiest option, just so that we can get the stuff produced. And then I do really like the snowflake idea. If I can make it work, great. If not, I don't know. I'll figure something out once I get out there. I'm just going to try out some different things and see if I can make something that looks good. Okay, so I have made some progress. I ended up just going with a big old circle. I'm not totally sure about it, and building on this circle is going to be very annoying, but I figured might as well try something different than what I normally do. So the idea is we have a ton of Ficsmas trees up here. I don't really know how much I can fit in here and how much it'll be producing. I'm still working on getting all the resources to actually build them all. But we have the giant one in the center here, and these sort of surrounding it on the outside with belts going down underneath in here. Right now I'm just sending them into crates so that I can get Ficsmas presents to actually build the gift Ficsmas trees, those ones up there, because they take presents. So I set up 9 smelters in a circle on here for the iron ore, and then this isn't a full... Oh wait, it's gonna be significantly more than 9 because that's a 480 belt. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna have to do the math, I guess, and look at rates of producing stuff. However, it's gonna be kind of annoying considering I don't have the last tiers unlocked yet, like the Wonder Star and stuff, and I gotta unlock that before I can actually work on that. So maybe I will just place down a few smelters on either side and start creating the other Ficsmas ornaments that I need and everything, and then go from there and actually try to unlock everything, and then worry about producing the Wonder Stars at the very end. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I don't have to increase the size of the circle. Hopefully it's good enough as is. But we'll see what ends up happening. And I was considering a few different ideas. I started working on the snowflake thing, but it's going to be too complicated and not enough space to build. And then also had an idea of like doing some sort of like presents and stuff, big boxes, but I don't think that would look good. I think it would just look like a bunch of boxes around everywhere. And so I think the circle was the best option. I would like to color the walls, probably like either red and green, or do like a chrome and caterium pattern or something like that. And these walkways, right now, they're just so I can build stuff easily without balancing on a wall. But I don't know if I'm going to keep them or not. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to just keep working on this and start producing stuff, and we'll come back and hopefully get more stuff from the research tree unlock. Okay, so I have started working a bit more on producing the iron and copper Ficsmas ornaments and stuff. And I don't know, I don't think I have enough space to produce things, but I don't really know what the Wonder Stars take, so I don't really know if I'll have enough space. I definitely don't have enough space to produce the max amount of stuff with the amount of presents I have, which, by the way, this is complete now. It was very painful to place all these guys down, but it works, and they're like divided up into 4 quadrants, each producing I think 210 in 4 different quadrants. And I had to increase the height of this by crazy because the hitboxes of those goes way up, and I was determined to fit this last one in here, and it didn't like it, so I had to do that. It looks a little weird, but I don't think it's too bad. I think it's alright, and it's very obvious this is the main one. But I just temporarily sent all the resources we're making over here down around to some foundries. I didn't realize how many smelters I would need to fill up a very small amount of foundries. That might be an issue. But on top of all of that, I don't know what it is, but I can't really seem to focus on this. I don't really know why. It's probably a mix of like not actually knowing how much I need to produce for the Wonder Stars, and also this isn't helping me progress further into the game. I don't know. I just can't commit to trying to work on something, and so I'm just placing temporary stuff for now, and we're just gonna go through the rest of the tier tree, and I'm just gonna get everything unlocked so that I at least know what I'm actually gonna need to have to produce. And then from there, I can come back through and hopefully be able to actually finish this out. And we'll see. Maybe I'll just produce like a very small amount of stuff and just fill it all in the circle and not use nearly this many smelters and stuff like that. I'd probably only wind up using like maybe 30 or 60 iron ore. and then a good deal of these, but like 210 Ficsmas gifts into the smelters for these red ornaments. That's like 40 something smelters for, actually, how much is it? Yeah, 42 smelters just off of one belt. If I were to do that, I would split it up, but even then these only take 5 still, so that's still 42 smelters if I were to use the full belt, which that's not going to fit in here. I tried to put smelters on the opposite side of the merger here, like this, the belt's in the way, but of course this opposite corner down here, you can see the hitbox of it here. When you place another one here, it like collides by like 2 pixels and it doesn't work, and it was very annoying to find that out. But yeah, I can't place them on the other side, so it kind of just wastes all this space because there's not really enough room to put anything else. So yeah, I'm kind of struggling with this, but I like the look of the circle. I just don't know how to make the factory part look good unless I barely produce any items. But then in that case, there was no need for placing all the Ficsmas trees and everything. So I don't know. I just want to unlock the rest of this stuff and see what everything needs so that I can actually figure out all the math and what I can fit in this area. So I'm just going to let this build up and we're going to unlock hopefully the rest of the stuff. Okay, we have what we need for the power lights and unlocking the ornament bundles as well.
I am sure all the kittens and puppies and even human children would appreciate being able to see all these pretty lights. It is a shame they're all stuck on Earth, waiting for you to do your job so that they can have long and fulfilling lives.
Okay, where do I actually get to see them? Do they just show up by default? No. How Ficsmas? Ah, they take ornament bundles? Really? Wow. Okay, that's not good. We need to unlock, oh, we need 400 of them. Oh no, I think it's like, what does it take? Oh, it just takes the iron and copper. And it's only 5 per minute of each. We can produce a good deal of those. Oh, right. I need to fix that. How many are we producing? 5, 10. Yeah. So 15 here. And, oh, perfect. They produce the same amount. Okay, so we can just send all of these guys into, what is that? 3 assemblers to make the Ficsmas ornament bundles real fast. Okay, we now have all of this stuff heading in there, and I just hooked it up. All this is just temporary. It'll all be deleted once I actually figure out what I need, and we can actually just destroy all of that because I don't need it. Okay, now that we got all that taken care of, is this, yeah, it's all connected. I'm just gonna let us collect, shoot, I think we need like 400 or something. We need a lot of stuff. I think it's 400. Yeah. Okay, so we have to wait for 400 of the ornament bundles to collect so we can unlock this, and then hopefully that gets us what we need. I'm not really sure. I can unlock this too. The snow cannons are new, I think. Maybe, or maybe they're not. I can work on that while I'm waiting, but I just gotta let all these generate up and everything, and then, well, look at that, we already have 10. So that's gotta all happen, and I'll start working on unlocking the snow stuff, the actual snow, and I can use some of these extra gifts that I have way too many of to do so. All right, so I got everything I need to unlock these last 2 things, and then of course the last one is just the 500 Wonder Stars. So let's go ahead and unlock all of this stuff real fast.
These snowballs are made from actual snow, combined with a mystery ingredient that is guaranteed to make snowballs very throwable, and your snowball fights extremely immersive and realistic. There are no low stakes with Fix-It.
Where can I not? Oh, I can't handcraft it, can I? Yeah, I can't. Okay. All right, let's get the other one.
The best idea Fix-It could come up with to appreciate and reward pioneers for their hard work is a gold star. How creative, but don't worry, I understand the merits of actually meaningful appreciation. When you save the day, you will understand.
Okay, so all this is unlocked minus obviously the 500 Wonder Stars, which we're gonna get working on. So I went ahead and made a little planning sheet in Satisfactory Modeler to plan out all the factory stuff and what I can make with the amount of presents that I have. And I am definitely not going to have enough space in the circle, obviously. I'm thinking the circle is just going to be filled up entirely, potentially just with smelters, but probably with smelters and some constructors, maybe foundries as well, to make some parts there. And then I'm going to just branch off, kind of like I did here, And I guess maybe probably just in 4 directions. Maybe I could put 8 in here or 6 or something. And do little presents on the side. It's probably gonna just look like a big box, to be honest. But, oh well. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it doesn't just look like a big box. Hopefully I can make it look better than that. Kind of put myself in a bad situation by building this circle. I don't really want to destroy it, and it's not nearly enough space. And I definitely can't go up a level because of what I did up here. So that's fun. I get to deal with that. Yay. But at least now I know what I need to produce and how many machines I need and all that stuff. Unlike before. So now I can just place it down and I'm not trying to guess on how much of an item I need to produce. I know how much of the items I need to produce. So I'm going to get back to work on working on this. All this is going to get destroyed and everything. And then I'm going to fill in the smelters and see how much space it ends up taking up across the circle. Okay, so I don't think I could have planned this any better. The circle part. Conveniently, the machines fill up the circle exactly perfectly for all of the machines that aren't assemblers to make 2 Wonder Stars per minute. I feel like I had to have done some math wrong at some point. There's no way it takes this much stuff to make... Oh wait, we're making 4, aren't we? No, we are making 2. We are making 2 Wonder Stars per minute. And it takes all of this stuff to make it, which is crazy. And why are these guys turning off? Are they full? Oh, they must be full. They're full. Okay. They're not out of presents. They have too much. Okay, so we're good there. So, conveniently, everything filled up the circle perfectly. We got all the smelters here. We got all the iron ingots here. We got the red and blue Ficsmas ornaments on either side. Then we got the foundries making the iron and copper Ficsmas ornaments. Foundries over there for copper. And then we got all the constructors making Ficsmas branches and all the constructors making candy canes. And they all get sent down here. Now, it would have been even more perfect if this constructor wasn't there. Actually, one of these should be... Oh, it's this one. This one's underclocked. I guess I could overclock this one to 200%. And then we would have space here, so I wouldn't have to bring the belts up and over. But it doesn't actually look that terrible with the belts going up and over the machine. So, it's fine. So yeah, this is... I still cannot believe it takes this much stuff to make 2 Ficsmas ornaments. That's just crazy. Wow. I must have done the math wrong somewhere or something. This feels like way too many machines for 2 of these guys. Oh, and we're making the first ones, and they take a minute to make. So... That's going to be a minute. Have we already made some? No, we haven't yet. So, we now have Ficsmas ornaments automated. But, I know some buildables require... Where'd they go? Ficsmas. Some buildables require things like the candy canes and bows, snow, ornaments, more ornaments, ornament bundles. The copper and iron Ficsmas ornaments. Pretty much everything that we're producing... everything that you can produce is required to make some sort of Ficsmas decoration. So, I still have a ton of presents left over. I only used up, let's see, 1 full... No, not even... Yeah, 1 full one. This one has, I think this is like 30 per minute coming out of here or something. And then it goes into here and combines with, let's find out. Yeah, 120 total gifts. We used 300 Ficsmas gifts to make 2 Wonder Stars. So we still have 2 full... they're not full 480 belts, but 210, I believe? 2 belts of 210 Ficsmas gifts. Oh wait, is this one being used? No, I belted over. Plus an extra additional 120. So I'm going to use that, and I threw it into the Satisfactory modeler and combined it up. We're going to just place down 1 machine to make every single item. So 1 smelter making blue Ficsmas ornaments, 1 smelter making red, 1 foundry making iron, 1 foundry making copper ornaments, 1 machine for branches, candy canes, all that stuff. And that's going to use up, there's a lot of stuff. I think it's about like 120 or so more Ficsmas gifts. And then the other 270 Ficsmas gifts are all going to go in to make snow and then the snowballs. And we're going to be making 36 snowballs per minute. So that way we'll have, I'm going to set up a ton of containers so we have a very, very decent stockpile of snowballs. Because then I don't have to use no bliss detonators. Actually, I should have made sure they still work that way, but I don't see any reason for them to not. So yeah, we're gonna just have a nice stockpile of everything, because once the Ficsmas event is over, all of these trees will stop producing, and if I were to go into the foundry and change the recipe, I wouldn't be able to get the Ficsmas ornament recipe back. So I want to get a good stockpile of everything. Couple storage containers. Honestly, I could probably duplicate this and add another storage container to it, which I'm just going to do right now. Now we just have an extra storage container. Have we made Fix? Yes! We have the first 4 Wonder Stars made. Can I place them on the ground? Yes, I can. There we go. The first 4 Wonder Stars. They're in the shade, but whatever. Now, making all the machines to make all the 1 machine per item. I don't really know if I want to bother splitting it up into 2 more Actually, it would only be 2 more. It would be 1 there and 1 there, because that's just the pathway in. Okay, that wouldn't be too bad. I could have 1 dedicated to the items and 1 dedicated to the snowballs. So that's not gonna be too bad. So I'm gonna get to work on doing that, setting up 2 more little things that jet out and everything. I gotta figure out how to turn that into a decent looking present. I don't think just throwing walls. I think it's gonna just look like a big huge box, even if they're painted. So that's gonna be fun to deal with. Or maybe I'll just leave it open and not really worry about decorating it all that much, because the open machines do look pretty cool. They do look pretty dang cool. So maybe I might just leave them open. Okay, so we now have all of the Ficsmas items automated and going. I realized that I forgot to put 2 foundries, because 1 foundry worth of Ficsmas ornament needs to go into making the bundles, and the other needs to go into storage. So I just overclocked them. It's fine. There's not enough room to fit 2. There might be. I don't want to deal with it. It's set up. It's working. It's fine. So we just have 1 machine making every item. We got the ornaments, branches, what is this? Candy canes, snow, and ribbons. And then we got the red and blue ornaments. And then the iron and copper ornaments all being made there. And I'm sending them into, going to be sending them into the 2, potentially even more storage containers. I haven't hooked up the belt yet. We'll see how long this takes to fill up, and then I'll just keep adding storage containers as needed. So now we have all of the items from Ficsmas automated, minus the snowballs and the fireworks. I do not have them unlocked yet because it is not the 25th. I'm assuming they get unlocked on the 25th. That's how they've been in the past. And they are going to be placed on 1 more foundation that comes out over on this side. I'm going to make all the snowballs and the fireworks and stuff once they get unlocked, with all the rest of the presents that I have, which is quite a bit. Ton of presents to go towards fireworks and snowballs. So everything is now automated, and we're just waiting on the Wonder Stars. We need 400 of them, and then we can unlock the final upgrade for the giant Ficsmas tree. However, it is the 20th. It is the day that I want to post it, and I am many hours behind on posting the video. So I would like to finish up decorating this place, but that's gonna have to be in a part 2. I planned on doing 2 parts from the start, but I didn't expect to be this far behind. So this is gonna have to be the end of this video, but there was still a whole another week worth of Ficsmas calendar stuff. There's a bunch of interesting stuff that happened. So I'll leave you guys off this time with the rest of those interesting days. And next time when we come back to Ficsmas, we'll finish up automating everything else there is left to automate, and adding some decorations to the place to make it look a little bit more festive. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Ooh. Packaged rocket fuel. Hold on, let me try this out on the jetpack. Ah, yeah, so it has... Dang, it's got a little bit of acceleration to it. Just a little bit. Wow. I mean, it runs out like instantly, but wow, that is like... super, jeez. Interesting. Ooh, the new Ficsmas skin, or the premium one.
Nothing says happy holidays more than the inevitable destruction of local flora and fauna with a festively decorated vehicle. This vehicle decoration can be found in the customizer.
Premium. Oh, it didn't apply. Oh, I need a Wonder Star for it. Ah. I didn't realize I needed 1 star, but we can look at what it looks like. Just looking at it. That's pretty cool looking. What about the tractor and... Oh, I haven't placed the tractor yet, apparently.
Tractors can use any type of fuel and have a self-driving feature, much like Pioneers, only more reliable.
Can't be on those.
While driving, you can record a path to automate vehicle resource transportation. Unlike early self-driving vehicles, tractors will not spy on you. Your employee data is already fully subject to other means of surveillance.
Oh, okay. Oh, the factory cart. Hold up. I think I have that unlocked. Do I? I don't.
The Fixit factory cart navigates on Fixit foundation surfaces with extreme efficiency. Not intended for use on hazardous terrain, mildly hazardous terrain, reasonably safe terrain, or general terrain. Fixit reserves the right to subtract damage to or loss off vehicle from your Save the Day completion bonus package. For more information about this bonus package, please visit our information booth in Earth, open on the first Tuesdays and Wednesdays of the month, between 6:25 a.m. and 6:53 a.m.
All right, factory cart. I didn't realize I never actually got this. Okay, let's see what the Ficsmas skin looks like on it. It turns it into a little candy cane thing. All right. Ooh.
I thought I had destroyed every copy of this tape. How does it keep turning up? No matter. Ignore it. There's nothing interesting on it anyway. In fact, listening to it causes hallucinations, and eventually, after 7 days, your brain melts. For your own sake, I advise avoiding it at all costs.
Sounds... What? No way. They really made metal covers of stuff? That's awesome. Wait, hold on. Is it all? Is it all metal stuff? No, it's not. Ooh.
It would be such a shame if you accidentally dropped this. Such a shame.
Such a shame. Such a shame. Oh, hello. Are you good? You good? Oh, he's good. Okay. Ah. Ew.
That's just poetic. I appreciate a good joke.